Hello my darlings, my name is Victoria and this is Veritas Tarot. I love to do readings for love, obviously love of another, but most importantly love for oneself, because you can't pour from an empty cup, hence my cup of tea tarot. And in England there's nothing that a good cup of tea and a natter or a chat with a friend can't solve. And so today we're going to have that cup of tea and a natter with spirit to see what messages they may have for you. If the reading resonates, please let me know in the comments section, and if it doesn't, please don't try and make it fit. There are other amazing, extraordinary readers out there who will have a message for you. So today we're going to do your Six of Cups soulmate reading, and we're going to see what's in your head space, what's in your heart space, what's in your soulmate's head and heart space, and then we'll take some advice from spirit and pull an oracle card or two. So let's get cracking, Virgo. Let's just see. So what's in Virgo's headspace? Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's one card's come out. So we've got the Nine of Wands. So what I'm feeling with this card is that you have you've stepped forward from something that has been very painful, and the wands behind you represent for me where you've been in sort of cycles of behaviour, maybe just repetitive things that have been happening over and over for you, and you finally beginning to realise that this is what's been happening, and that you've stepped forward. It's a very brave thing to do, because by stepping forward you're still very hurt, you're still feeling very wounded, but you are stepping forward to sort of claim the next stage of your life from a different perspective. I hope that makes sense, because when we go through repetitive cycles in our life, it's because the universe is trying to, God is trying to trigger us to heal from past wounds and past hurts. And sometimes we don't listen, so we're just repeating the same cycles. But I feel like now you've stepped forward with a bit more clarity than you've had in the past, and although you're very hurt, you're feeling a little more energetic, and ideas are starting to come in, and you're a little defensive. And I don't know whether this is towards your soulmate or not, but it's something that you're feeling that you're at least moving forward from where you were before. So let's see and you're looking sort of away. So are you looking back into the past? I don't know. Let's have a look to see what's in your heart space. Thank you, that flew out. So you've got the Prince of Wands. So there's definitely somebody, I'm seeing this as your soulmate, there's definitely somebody that you very much have a lot of passion for. Now with this Prince of Wands, I feel that you want to approach them, but I'm feeling that you are hesitant of doing it. You see the horses rearing up. I think you're not quite sure how you might be received, whether you're going to get any pushback, but you very much want to talk to them from your heart. I need my glasses on for this stage. My advice to you here, what the Spirit's telling me, is when you do speak to them, do you see the little plume here? Try not to do it from a place of what I call ego or pain body. Try not to talk to them from that space. Talk to them from this heart space. This plume is all about how you're thinking that people perceive you or look at you, or what image you're giving out to the world. So try and do it more from that heart space, and calm your fears down. Steady that horse. You don't have to rush in, and equally don't ever do something from a place of fear. Only do it from a place of love. So let's see what is in your soulmate's headspace. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Virgo soulmate's headspace. Thank you. There we go. We have too many cards. I'm sorry. One more card, please. Thank you. Virgo soulmate's headspace. Thank you. Well, look at that. This is all in relation to you, remember. So they've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a beautiful card. It's the start of a new cycle, and it's something that is divinely guided and divinely protected. There's been very much, if you see here, there's all this beautiful magical sort of things here. This is all the sort of signs and synchronicities that they're receiving. In the back, you have got this sort of snow-capped mountains, and that says that there has certainly been a symbolic ending or something that's happened. But this only comes through when you've gone through one cycle into another. So they very much see you know, with this pentacle as do they, in their head, do they want to offer you something that's very solid and secure? You know, whoever you're feeling about, this is what they want to offer you. So that's very beautiful. And, you know, maybe this is a realization for them. You know, this Ace of Pentacles is kind of like a realization in their head about what they do want. And this is in relation to you. So let's see what's in their heart space. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's in Virgo's heart space? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's an emotional offer. Do you see the water here underneath here? This is something that's very emotional. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's in their heart space for Virgo? So they are being, it's the moon. So I like the moon, okay? I really like the moon because the moon for me, and particularly, you know, this card here, the moon for me is about the pull, it's about the draw. So they feel very, very drawn to you. And the moon is about spirit guiding them as well. And so they feel this pull towards you. Now, when you look at this, you've got these two wolves here. Well, actually, no, you've got a dog and a wolf. So this is what's lovely. So the wolf represents their fears, okay? So there is some fear in them about stepping forward, but they are wanting to come and offer you this, all right? And the dog is very much a representation of their soul, okay? Well, first of all, it's a representation of their loyalty to you as well. But the dog is also I've just done a post today on this actually about self-love. You know, the dog is our soul, our higher self is our best friend, just like a dog. And it's always loyal, it's always protective, it's always able to see what lies ahead, it's always being in the moment, it always loves us unconditionally. So their soul is sitting there actually just looking. It's the wolf that's howling in fear, but their soul, their best friend, their higher self, is telling them, is pulling them towards you, which is really beautiful. I do see here with these towers on either side that there is some, I always see the towers as conditioned behaviours, you know, very rigid way of behaving, which we all have sometimes, you know, when we have had past hurts and healing, and so therefore we put up conditioned behaviours to protect ourselves. But do you see that those towers almost, you know, you can see through them so that they're starting to not be so rigid. Maybe they're going to start to come down, but there's definitely light in the windows above them. And this lobster, okay, so a lobster, when we go through a transformative stage, you know, when we go through that kind of dark night of the soul is when we're at our most transformatives, and lobsters only kind of grow out of their shells when they're forced to, when they're made to feel uncomfortable, so they're being forced to. So this is very much saying to me that this is something that is with your soulmate. They feel this pull towards you, they feel this urge towards you. You're sort of looking away from them at the moment if you look at the layout of the card. So you're looking away that way, but you also want, you know, you want to speak to them. So I do feel that they are very, and at the bottom of the deck you've got the Ten of Swords here. So they've come to an end of a cycle with somebody else. But this is why they've got this Ace of Pentacles. Look at the difference in the cards here. Sorry, that's my little dog running around. So they have come to an end of a cycle, so they're still dealing with past hurts. And this is why, you know, this moon card, they're feeling this pull towards you, and they will come towards you. This path is leading there, but you may need to give them just a little bit of time. Sorry about that, I had to step away. My dog wanted to go out. So where were we with spiritual advice, Virgo? Let's have a look at spiritual advice. Too many cards, thank you guys. One card please, one or two cards, thank you, that's beautiful. So look at this for beautiful advice. This is, you've got the Strength card. And the Strength card is about It's about the infinity symbol here is about your spiritual growth and enlightenment and sort of transformation. So whatever you have been through, and I told you about stepping forward and breaking the cycle, you are starting to now, Spirit's advice is it's a well done card for you, darling. You're starting to come into balance with yourself. This represents your divine feminine and your divine masculine. And your divine feminine, which is the sort of empathic side of you, the spiritual side, the intuitive side, and the very much sort of loving and peace side. You know, you are quietening your fears, which is this sort of the ego side of you. I mean, the masculine side is wonderful as well in terms of the protectiveness and the logical thinking and the nurturing as well. But it also represents those fears we have when our little noodle goes overtime in terms of fear-based thoughts, you know, and this is also here, this fear that you've got, but you are quietening those thoughts. You see the mountains behind, you've got that you've got that symbolic ending of something that's happened, but it has brought you, you know, it's beginning to bring you to that place of peace, whatever's happened. I'm seeing here as well, which is interesting, with the infinity symbol, it's almost like a snake coming out of it, and that's because snakes, they transform, you know, they shed their skins, just like here, you know, the lobster with your soulmate, then they're in their space of being drawn towards you, but also a bit nervous. You're both just a little bit nervous towards each other. But you're manifesting here as well. This is represented by the flowers here, and you're starting to see the magic of everything around you. I don't know if you're spending a lot of time outdoors, but you know, when you're in this balanced space, you start to be aware of manifesting things consciously, and when you are grateful for things, and when you're in that moment and you're happy, and you put out there to the universe, always says yes, but whether it says yes to things that are negative that you're worrying about, or yes to things that positively you're saying, you know, thank you for this happening in advance. So universe is saying, have that straight. Remember your connection to spirit, remember your connection to God, and also remember your connection to your soulmate. You know, you've got the strength and the moon card here. There is a real pull between you, and I believe that if you're not speaking to each other, you're probably having a lot of dreams. They're certainly having dreams about you, but you're certainly connecting in the 5D and having sort of conversations and telepathically with each other. There is a very, very strong bond between you. So, and you know, they want to offer you something. So I think it's just your where you are, there's some nerves and you're in the way. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So let's clarify, first of all, the Nine of Wands. Too many cards. The Nine of Wands for what's in your headspace. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, you got the Lovers. So this is definitely something. I think I'm seeing that this is a past relationship that you've come out of, and this is therefore about you trusting about anybody else coming in for you and whether it rings true for you or not. Because the Lovers in this card talks about choices and options, and sometimes more than one. And the Lovers here, it's all about that connection that we have, when we're in a relationship. So what happens when we are in a relationship that can cause hurts and triggers? It's because, as I said, God sends that person in to help us heal from past wounds. So I think whichever relationship you've been in, whether this is a relationship with your soulmate or somebody else, this relationship that you have just stepped out of has really triggered you to help you finally release past hurts and things, and finally start to step forward with the passion and creativity and the excitement for life that you do have, but it's been hidden away because these two are standing there, they're quite drab. I think you've kind of lost yourself for a while in a relationship, and we lose ourselves in relationships when we want to please somebody the whole time, and when we're sort of codependent on how they feel about us, and we just lose ourselves. So let's clarify the Prince of Wands. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe this is your soulmate. They're telling me no. The Prince of Wands, as in this past situation. So the Prince of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Cups. So you very much, so the Ace of Cups, first of all, is always about self-love as well, because we can't love another properly and healthily until we love ourselves. And when we love ourselves and we value ourselves and we love our higher self and we love our connection to the universe, then we attract in the same, you know, God, the universe loves to surprise and delight us. So you are wanting this new relationship with somebody, and it is coming in. You know, this Prince of Wands, somebody you want to draw them in, you want to talk to them. This is an Ace of Cups for you, and it's been divinely guided as well. You know, you have the Ace of Cups and you have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a wonderful new beginning that's coming in for you. You know, there has been, to get to that, you have had to go through emotions, but now it's still, it's quiet, it's peaceful. You're coming to that place of understanding about what's happened to you in the past and not wanting to repeat those same cycles of behavior. You want something new, and you want something that you deserve. So let's see this Ace of Pentacles. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Too many cards. This is your soulmates, what's in their headspace. I do feel that you're either, as I said, you know them, you're dreaming about them, they're dreaming about you, but I do feel that because they've got this moon that is pulled towards you, I feel they're in your energy space. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You might be feeling something about to happen. Oh, this is just beautiful. So look, this is in your soulmates headspace. They've got the Fool card to clarify the Ace of Pentacles. So the Fool card, do you remember I said the Ace, this was about a whole new, brand new cycle for them? Well, there it is. There's the Fool card. That's the start of the cycle. And this is wonderful to see, because they are for much fear, slight fear they've got, and just a little bit of, oh my goodness, you know, what am I, is this, you know, am I really being brave here? They are, because they're taking that leap of faith, and Spirit is sort of nudging them at the heels to say, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And this is the sort of free spirit with the horses. And as I said, you know, with the Mountain card at the back of the Ace of Pentacles, and again, you've got it here, they've gone through some form of symbolic ending, but they've come a long, long way, because they've gone through all of that, and now they've come here, and they're going to take this leap of faith of you. They absolutely know it, and they're being drawn to you. I mean, look at the connection with you, with the Strength card, and this pull of the moon. So they are coming, my darling, and they want to offer you this Ace of Pentacles. And I'm so happy to see that, because somebody who, to get to this stage, they've had to go through a whole cycle and transform and learn and grow and evolve and release past hurts and everything. So it is coming in for you. This is just wonderful. Let's clarify the moon, please. This is in their heart space. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, too many cards. Sorry guys, too many cards. Please clarify the moon. Thank you, thank you. So look at that. Those fell out, but this one was the only one that turned up. You've got the Six of Cups, just like my Six of Cups soulmate reading. So this is beautiful. I think you've had, this is a past life relationship as well that you've had with this soulmate. But it's they are coming in because there is, as I said, this very strong bond and connection with you. And there's so much love there. You've both learnt from previous relationships that the sort of, this all represents lessons learned from hurts and things. And so I think you're both going to be very considerate and careful of one another's feelings. And you're both going to, I believe, with the sort of free spirit side of things here, there's a lovely, you know, thing about relationships, that the really healthy relationships are where you want for them what they want for them, and vice versa. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen. It may be coming in for you in the autumn, but it's definitely, this new dawn is coming up, and the birds here are all the messengers as well. And I think that's really beautiful. So that's fabulous. That's in their heart space. I mean, there is a real attachment there. There's a real fondness. Maybe there's somebody from your past a long time ago, because the Six of Cups can also represent nostalgia as well. But they're definitely on the way in. And as I said that, oh my goodness, you get the Ace of Wands as well. So you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and you have the Ace of Wands. So this is, I just had to flip that one over as well. So this couldn't be more of a brand new cycle for you and your soulmate, whoever they are, coming in, which is just wonderful. Oh, now they're laughing. And so now you have the Ace of Shields. So I just want to show you, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Ace of Wands, you have the Ace of Pentacles, which is the seals, and you have another Ace of Pentacles there as well. I mean, that is just fantastic. Your guides are being very, very funny, whoever this is resonating with. So that's just lovely. So they're saying, what they're saying is what I was saying before. This is a brand new beginning for you and your soulmate. And now we're going to do just a clarifier for the Strength card for you. And you've got immediately the Three of Shields, the Three of Pentacles. So what this is saying is they want this connection between you, this pull, this balancing out as well of your divine masculine, divine feminine, etc. etc. This is a brand new start, brand new foundation for you, and it's one that you can trust because it's divinely guided. So I just think that's absolutely beautiful. And on the bottom of the deck, Virgo, you have the Ten of Cups. So I don't need to say much more about other than that. That's just sublimely happy and ridiculously, amazingly, absolutely fabulous. So that's fantastic. I am going to just do you a couple of Romance Angel cards. I'm sorry, I'm just going to plug you in there for a second. I just realised I was getting low on battery. So, Virgo, let's just pull you a couple of Romance Angels, although I think the message is loud and clear today. And, well, isn't that beautiful? Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. It is coming. You've got these 4 aces all on their way to you. And you've got, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So that's very interesting. Let's do one more. I'm being guided to do one more for you now as well. Oh my goodness. Attraction. You attract romantic life by enjoying this moment fully. So do you remember when I talked to you about the dogs and about being in the moment, etc. as well, and enjoying life, and the universe always responds with such excitement, such surprises and delights when we are in the moment and we're loving life, because a happy life is simply full of happy moments. So I think that's absolutely wonderful, Virgo. What a gorgeous reading for you. And I hope you have a fabulous week. Absolutely fabulous week, and I look forward to having a natter and a cup of tea and a chat with Spirit and you next week. Take care, my darlings. Goodbye.